Templates. When making a website, it's important that the pages have a similar look and feel to them. This is how we keep things organized and user-friendly. We can do this by using templates, which in this case are HTML files with a uniform functionality and structure. Let's go back to our previous example. Our app has two web pages with HTML strings, the home page and the animal page. The codes that we wrote for our previous example are fine for a basic web app. But what will we do if, for example, we have 100 web pages to work with? To keep it organized, let's keep our HTML in files. First, let's create a directory called Template. We can do this by right-clicking our app project folder. Go to New, then click Directory. Let's name our directory Templates. In the Templates directory, create an HTML file called Home. Let's do the same for Animal. We should have two HTML files in addition to our app.py file. Since we're using PyCharm, your HTML file should have the HTML structures by default. Let's go to our app.py again. Under our home function, copy the text after the return keyword. Go to your home.html, then paste the copied text on the space provided between the body tags. Let's go back to app.py. We can delete Hello World for now, leaving the return keyword blank. Flask has a function that lets us render templates. This will help us work with our HTML files. Let's import the render_template function from Flask. When we use the render_template function in the return statement, we also need to add an HTML template file within the parentheses. Let's type home.html. When we run our code and click the link, it would look like this. It looks exactly the same, right? You can see the difference if you right-click and select View Page Source. Now let's focus on our animal HTML route. Let's pretend that we have databases where we can access fun animal facts submitted by our visitors. We'll create a new variable named Posts under our app variable. The value will be a list containing two dictionaries. Under the animal function, let's replace the information next to the return keyword with the render template function. Within the parentheses, let's write animal.html and posts equals posts. That's our post variable equals our post data. Now let's edit the information in our animal HTML file. The template engine that Flask uses is called Jinja2. Jinja2 lets us code within our templates. Since we have dictionaries for our data, let's loop through them so that we can control the information displayed. We can write our code between the body tags. We should probably change our title too. We can do this by using if statements. In addition to posts equals posts, let's also add title equals fun animal facts. Then let's modify our animal HTML file using conditional statements. In this case, since our website is about animal facts, it should be entitled Fun Animal Facts. However, we can still have a default title in case this particular web page isn't about animals. Now, let's say our web pages have similar elements, such as their titles. We can use inheritance so we don't have to type the same thing over and over again. Let's create a new template in our templates folder. Let's name it layout.html. Let's say we want all our web pages to have the same elements except for what is written within the body tags. Let's copy-paste everything to the layout HTML file, then delete the text within the body tags. We'll replace it with block and end block, which serve as placeholders to what will be written in the body tags of our different web pages. Next, let's modify our animal HTML file by removing everything except the content of the body. We'll use the extends keyword to extend the layout HTML file to our animal HTML file. We'll also be opening up a content block, which would override the specific parts of the template. Now, if you check out the animal route and the web page is still the same, that means you succeeded. And that's all for this video. In this video, we learned about HTML templates, looping through data, using conditional statements, and template inheritance.